Good morning and welcome to the first ever quick tip video. I am Drew with J Media Group, and today I want to give you a quick tip on how to enhance your photos or graphics with Adobe Photoshop AI. Now there is a bit of a prerequisite here. You do have to have a Photoshop subscription or a Creative Cloud subscription, and you need to download the Adobe Photoshop beta. Now once you've done that, we can get started. One issue I've found with some of my clients is that on their websites or in their graphics, they love this stock image that they found, but it might be too thin, too narrow, and it's not filling up the space they need. So when they're trying to do cropping or whatever it is, they're just not getting all the photo that they wish they could, or not capturing the main subjects. So today we are going to take a sort of thin, narrow photo, very wide, and enhance it to make it taller so that you don't have these issues. And we're going to use the power of AI to do that. So my company has a blog post about migrating GoDaddy Microsoft 365 to Microsoft Office 365. And so I thought, great, that's probably a good, I'll just start there and find some photo that has to do with migration. So I found these wildebeest out in a national park. And what we're going to do is we're going to bring this into Adobe Photoshop AI. You'll see down here we have regular Photoshop and then Photoshop Beta. So we want that to be open. I have this image opened here. Okay, so we're going to make this real quick. We're going to grab the crop tool and we are just going to pull this image up. We're going to make it nice and tall. And now we have this white space. So we are going to fill this white space. We're going to take the marquee tool up here and just drag it and grab a little bit of the top of that photo and do a generative fill. This could take a little bit of time. I may skip these parts in the video so that you can see it pop in. And there we go. We have 3 variations. You can check the variations here using the arrows or over here on the right. I don't know about you. I think I like this. It looks a little bit more optimistic than the other 2. Now let's go ahead and just increase the bottom here. We can pull this down again using the crop tool. We're going to take the marquee tool next and grab a bit of that photo and generate that fill. We're not going to enter anything, just hit enter and go ahead. It's going to use the landscape below them to generate more image. Now, you can use this with a lot of different photos, but I will caution you, this is a beta, so sometimes it gets a little funky with human faces and fingers and things like that. Let's see here. I think I like the first one. Okay, so look, we've got a much taller photo now. If we wanted, we could, again, expand this out. We could keep doing it over and over and over again, as long as you're happy with the result. But I'm going to take you to the last part here, which is very important for if you're putting this on a website. We're going to go ahead and do File, Export, Export As. We're going to pick JPEG. You'll see right now that the image size is 748.9 kilobytes. That is too big for a website. It is going to crush somebody who's out on their mobile phone, out in the wild on a 3G network. So what we're going to do is just drag this quality down to maybe a 3, and we already have that down to 181. Honestly, if this was being used as like a cover photo, I'd probably even bring this all the way down to 1, and look, we've got 107 kilobytes. So that's pretty good. And then I'd go ahead and just export that. We'll call it optimized small. And this is still a big photo. It's 2,000 pixels wide. So there you go. There's your quick tip. I hope this helps, and I look forward to seeing what you guys generate using this technique.